So best thing is that if you are not listening to me from the beginning, you are already a great meditator. Sashariram idam vinchid iti nishchitam shuddha chinnamatra atma chatas tatkasm kalpanadhuna. Literal translation, if I say, the Janaka is saying, he is explaining the best experience in meditation, not the body. And because the moment I see I am the body, it the world outside. When I am not the body, the world also is not there outside as me and mine. Live and think and work in pure consciousness. Guys listening? Are you guys listening? I don't know what is it to the internet. So, yes, first thing, should I falsely imagine that I am the body, I am the mind, I stress, I have a problem. So he's questioning totally highest consciousness when you realize that I am the pure consciousness. I am the real self. Then we realize is love, wisdom. So understand this verse, purifying and focusing the mind. What is the subject matter? Journey of meditation. I want to know the real self. The real self is of the nature of pure consciousness, love, truth, wisdom, permanent happiness. In real self, there is no pain, there is no likes and dislikes, there is no duality. Shariram idam vishwam na kinchidati kinchid iti nishchitam. So what there is a firm conviction now in my mind that I am the real self. Do you have firm conviction? Real self? Do you have the firm conviction that you are the real self? That is the ultimate. From where we started the journey with the three questions: how the knowledge of the real self is attained, how the dispassion can be attained, how the freedom can be realized. So freedom from suffering. What is suffering? I identify myself with the body, then I create this world of son, father, daughter, honey, wealth. And the moment that identification is broken, I am in a state of dispassion. Dispassion means this is not me, not me. Then who am I? I am the real. I am the real self. This is what happens. Something for everyone. You go to a restaurant and it's very popular restaurant. There is something for everyone. Huh? So if you are not a seeker, you become a seeker. Curiosity, your mind will sow the seed of reality. What is heard of it? And if you are a non-seeker, even then you will have an idea. Knowledge of the Eastern wisdom is different, one of its kind, that helps us to bring an end to the suffering. See that. Everything in Eastern wisdom, we have something for. Having said that, once we go back again to the same, not the sutra, but exactly the verse, understand this clearly. I think in these years, changed my house almost times. I was living in my dad's home, etc. Every time we live in the house, I said it is a great house, food forward. Same way. This body appears to be a permanent home. It is temporary. Are we fully aware of it? This house is temporary, which is the body. Then you drop that identification and dropped by understanding, not by practice. By where lies the problem, what we create? I heard that there is an ex-president club. Huh? There is an ex-president club. So when we introduce I'm ex-teacher, I still keep that identification with me. First, we recognize that and then we say, once we leave, we say, I am ex-husband. So we keep that identification all the time. The memory, which is temporary, constantly changing. One day it has to go. It does not mean that I start torturing the body. It is in the knowledge. It is that point of awareness should be there. Of dispassion. So when I live into the mind to enter into meditation, if you do not prepare your mind, meditation. Of the body. The moment if you are not the body, it is then you see the world. The world will also appear in your mind. Husband, show me where is the. I am a wife, show me where is the wife. You are a son, show me where is the son in you. You are a human being or you are a son. See that. So when we are 100% clear that first I am a human being, then I adapt a role of a husband or a wife or a son or a daughter. But I role of a son, father, daughter, son after I identify myself with the body. What is that identification? That I am the body. Body belongs to me. That is okay. I am the body. I cannot separate the body physically. I separate in my intellect. I drop that identification. I drop that attachment outside, because if I am the body, then I have a thought of the objects of the world outside. Once that identification with the body is gone, the mind has no chance to go outside. And what is that wisdom? It sees that I create the body. So Janaka says, the great, I have left all the concepts, the wrong notions around me is also not there, because that concept is not pure consciousness. I am the pure consciousness. Ese Shankara Manobuddhirahant Kaivai cha Ghran Netre Nacha Vyoma Bhumir Navayu Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Rupa Shivo. Breath, the mind and intellect and the five sense organs they all matter. The Eastern wisdom says there is only other is consciousness. One is, so what is matter? Body, breath, mind, matter. The breath is moving. How can you say, I'm working conscious from the mind? So, hot iron ball. Have you seen the red hot iron ball? Yes, I have seen it. But is the iron hot? No. Is the iron red? No. Then how the iron ball has become red and hot? A fire. Piece of a consciousness. That is why my hand is moving. That is what question. Have you seen the red hot iron ball? I have seen it. So is the iron ball red or hot? No. I see it is red and properties of the iron. What is the natural properties of the iron? Leave it outside for some time. The iron goes to its natural color. It loses the heat. Real self is pure consciousness, absolute knowledge. So, what happens to the body? Like the iron ball, it accepts the properties of a consciousness, talking to you and moving my hands. In reality, this body explains what is the property of this matter. Cannot know itself. My hand cannot know my hand. Unless the mind cannot know itself, unless the real self or the pure consciousness is there. What is meditation? To separate it, to separate who I am and who I am not. Go back again to red. So it is the consciousness which gives it. Mind gives the property of consciousness. Then what happens? That is why the master, how the dispassion can be attained. So first step is the dispassion. You are unattached. When you are attached, you sit in meditation. Inside naturally. That is what I say. Moving the mind within. Second step, awakening within. Moving within. How can I move within? Matter, inert matter. As if the red hot iron. We also talk of hot yoga. It has nothing. Yoga. It has more to do with knowledge and understanding first clearly. This is what the master is saying. If I repeat the verse again, iti nishchitam. Now, what is that? I am not the body. The world appears like the waves in an ocean. The word like clay pot all around. It is all clay. You see the wave, all water. Oh, that is the state. So what happens? Our master says that we awaken to the knowledge of reality in meditation. Calmness, peace, stress management, anxiety, they are secondary benefits. Final the knowledge of the real self, which is of the nature of peace, let us start our